Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, November 26, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. San Antonio Spurs vs Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers are 4-6 in their last 10 games as they have continued to slide down the Western Conference standings. They are currently in 14th place as they trail the first place Phoenix Suns by 5.5 games. On offense, the Lakers are scoring 110.7 points per game and they are shooting 45.9% from the field. This is the 19th most points scored per contest and the 21st highest team shooting percentage in the league. Anthony Davis has continued to lead the way for the Lakers as he is scoring 26.4 points per game on 56% shooting from the floor. He is also snatching 12.6 rebounds per game and is listed as probable for this game with a back injury. The Lakers will be without Patrick Beverley in this game as well, as he was suspended after knocking DeAndre Ayton to the ground after the play. He can't play until Wednesday. LeBron James is also questionable for this game as he has a groin injury. If he can't go, that would hurt the Lakers on both ends of the floor. Please check the injury report before placing your wager. San Antonio has an adjusted offensive rating of 109, which is the 26th lowest rating in the league. Devin Vassell continues to lead the way for the Spurs as he is scoring 20.6 points per game on 48% shooting from the floor. The Spurs have been better from behind the three-point arc as well. They are shooting 35.2% from deep, which is the 16th highest team three-point shooting percentage in the NBA. Unfortunately, they continue to leave points at the free throw line. They are shooting 71.8% from the charity stripe, which is the 3rd lowest free throw shooting percentage in the league. They can't keep missing out on these free points and still expect to win these games. I am going to take the Lakers on the road and I am going to lay the points, -2.5. The Spurs are horrible on the defensive end of the court as the Lakers will be able to drive the ball to the hole and consistently score on the inside. The Spurs are also allowing the most points per game and the highest shooting percentage from the field. The Lakers will continue to find open shots throughout this game and I see them taking advantage. Anthony Davis is probable for this game as I see him carrying the majority of the load on the offensive end of the court. The Spurs won't be able to slow him down and the Lakers will continue to pull away. The Lakers also have the 7th lowest adjusted defensive rating according to dunksandthrees.com. They will be able to lock up the Spurs and turn their defense into offense. Los Angeles has to start playing with some urgency and I see that starting on the defensive end of the court. If LeBron doesn't play, I still see the Lakers winning this game on the defensive end of the court. Pick Los Angeles and lay the points, -2.5. Back-to-backs usually have players resting and playing at a slower pace, which is why I like the under here. Even though both these teams play defense poorly, they did meet on November 20th and combined for just 215 points. Even though they both play at a fast pace as the Lakers are playing at a pace of 104.7, which ranks 2nd in the NBA, while the Spurs play at a pace of 103.9 which ranks 6th, it should slow down on a back-to-back. As well, both have terrible offensive ratings and efficiency, so even if there are more possessions, both will struggle to get baskets, especially San Antonio. Meanwhile, in the Lakers' last 8 games, they are averaging 227.6 ppg. San Antonio, meanwhile, is averaging 227 ppg. Take the under here. Utah Jazz vs Phoenix Suns. The Jazz comes into this contest 4th in the league in scoring offense with 117.4 points per game this season. Utah is 13th in rebounding by pulling down 44.2 boards per night, while standing 7th by dishing out 27.7 assists a night. The Jazz are 23rd in the league in scoring defense, as they allow 115.1 points per contest. Lauri Markkanen leads the Jazz as he puts up 22 points plus 8.5 rebounds per contest. Jordan Clarkson, 19.3 points, 4.5 assists, Kelly Olynyk, 12.4 points, Colin Sexton, 13.1 points, Mike Conley, 10.2 points, 7.9 assists, and Malik Beasley, 14.4 points, are capable scoring options. Jared Vanderbilt, Rudy Gay, Walker Kessler, Talen Horton-Tucker, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Ochai Agbaji are important pieces for coach Will Hardy. Utah is shooting 47% from the field, which is 13th in the league in field goal percentage. The Jazz knock down an average of 14.8 triples per game, which is 4th in the league, and stand 8th in three-point field goal percentage by knocking down 37.4% of their attempts from beyond the arc. The Suns enter this contest 9th in the league in scoring offense, as they average 115.1 points per game on the year. Phoenix stands 18th in rebounding with an average of 43.7 boards per contest, while they are 6th by dishing out an average of 27.7 assists per contest. The Suns are 6th in the league in scoring defense, as they allow an average of 107.8 points per game this season. Devin Booker leads the team with 27.4 points plus 5.8 assists per game this season. Cameron Johnson, 13 points, Michael Bridges, 16.3 points, 5.5 rebounds, Chris Paul, 9.5 points, 9.4 assists, DeAndre Ayton, 14.6 points, 8.5 rebounds, and Jock Landale, 7.3 points, are good offensive weapons. Cameron Payne, 13.9 points, 4.7 assists, Landry Shamet, Torrey Craig, Damian Lee, Bismack Biyombo, Dario Saric and Josh Okogie are solid contributors in the rotation. Phoenix is 11th in field goal percentage by shooting 47.2% from the floor as a team on the year. The Suns are 7th as they knock down an average of 13 three-pointers a night, while the team is 5th as they splash 38.4% of their attempts from beyond the arc this season. Take Phoenix Suns for the win. The Utah Jazz are in action Friday night against the Golden State Warriors and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back for this game. In their prior game, they lost to the lowly Detroit Pistons 125-116 as heavy home favorites. Malik Beasley led the Jazz with 29 points and a season-high 8 triples, while Jordan Clarkson had 24 points. Colin Sexton started for the injured Mike Conley and finished with 17 points and 12 dimes. Lauri Markkanen, who leads the Jazz in scoring at 22.4 points per game, did not score in the first half and finished with only 13 points. Just like the Jazz, the Phoenix Suns will also be in action Friday night against the Detroit Pistons and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back. They took care of business in their prior game against the Los Angeles Lakers, winning 115-105 at home. Michael Bridges and Devin Booker each scored 25 points to lead the Suns to their 5th straight win over the aging Lakers. They have been without Chris Paul for 7 consecutive games, but they keep getting the job done. DeAndre Ayton had 14 points and 15 rebounds, and reserve guard Dwayne Washington Jr. chipped in with a big 15 points. The Suns and Jazz are both in action Friday night and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back for this game. It remains to be seen who sits for these back-to-backs, because the NBA does not release their lineups until mere hours before tip-off. As of this writing, nobody is predicted to sit, but considering the Jazz are on the road Friday and Phoenix is banged up, this will be a lower scoring game than anticipated. Utah is 4th in the NBA in points per game, but a lot of that had to do with their offensive explosion over the first 2 weeks of the season. Markkanen and company are beginning to ease up from that electric start. The Suns will put the clamps down defensively, and this game will go under the projected total. Take the under 230 points.